Okay, so today I want to share with you my little box of goodies and some things, and then I want to finish, or not finish, work on my my little mini playing card journal. So first of all, this is my box of goodies. This will go in my boho box, and this is the bottom of my pajamas that I've had for a couple of years, and I cut this off. I literally just went and cut it off because I'm short, and these things were very long. I mean, I was stepping on the bottoms, and actually after I cut it off, they're still too long. So I have one from each pant leg, and that'll make some nice, I don't know, maybe ribbons for tags, or so I have that. This is a tea-stained pocket, and I don't have any more of these pockets, so this is going to go in my tea-stained drawer. But I'm hoping to get more pockets, and maybe I'll put them in my Etsy shop if you want me to. It'll take a while to get them, but because I order things cheaply. This was my stained pants that I tea-stained them, this linen, so I just had that in there. There's the cuffs. And then I also tea-stained some of this eyelash, and it really stained well. This is, you know, this is white. Trying to get the light right. And that's tea stained. So I was thinking about putting some of this in my Etsy shop too. So let me know if you want. It looks like this is a lighter tea stained one, and this is a darker tea stained one. And I have some more staining at the moment. So that is a little just box of goodies. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and this one's a little damaged. Well, I mean, they're all old, but these are kind of cool. Folk Songs of the United States. It says, this one says Crystal Union School. But they're a California state series, and I was reading them for enriched social living in school, home, and community. So they were books used in a California school. So that's really cool. And their music, Fuba Wooba John. Anybody know that song? Softly kicked a tree, Fuba Wooba, Fuba Wooba. Anyway. So I was thinking about listing these in my Etsy shop, but I'm not sure about this one. They aren't new, but that's kind of the point. They would make awesome little journals. Like, you could just alter them as is instead of taking them apart. Or you could take them apart and reinforce them and then put them back together. Or you could take them apart because they're sewn. See how they're sewn? See that? A little sewing. So, and they would be big enough to put in a new junk journal. So that's another good find. So I want to start working on this journal. And last time I left you, I had the cover, and I just glued it on with some matte medium. Oh, no. What did I use? Something I didn't like, Mod Podge. Matte Mod Podge, but it worked really well, and it just gave it so much more strength. I am a little worried about these rips and tears. I was thinking about sewing it, but I don't want to get out my sewing machine, so I am not sure. But this is definitely an old book, or an old box. I'm not giving this to anybody. I'm just making it. Maybe I'll put it in my Etsy shop. Maybe I'll keep it. I haven't made a decision yet, but I started gathering some paper. So let me see if I can zoom in a little. Okay, so we have, this is a tea-stained 3x5 card. This is some of my hand dyed, I called it unicorn paper, but really it's just dyeing with, oh gosh, what is that called? Man, my memory is not as it used to be. I wish you were here to tell me, whisper in my ear, what is the name of it? Tie-dye. Tie-dye. Okay, so that's a tie-dyed piece of paper. This is some graph paper that I tea stained. This is a nice little piece of paper that I got. I think I got this at IKEA, and I have an IKEA haul in my videos that you can look at. But it was white and gray, so I just tea stained it. This, look at this. How cool is this? This is the inside of an envelope. Has a little bit of the envelope part right there. But this is the inside of an envelope. I'm making a mess here. And then I have some tea stained paper, or I'm sorry, tie-dyed paper. And in that same, you know, I did them at the same time. So they're the same color-ish. And I don't know what language this is. I think it might be Japanese, but I don't know. So, and then in this signature, I have the same, a different inside of an envelope. So here's the two ones. And then tea stained book page. Then I was trying to make a little envelope that I could then sew in here and make a little pocket. So I'm going to do that. But I wanted to add in, since this is red, I wanted it to be red and blue and tea stained. So I was looking for my red things. I found some red card, like cardstock, and I think that that's the perfect size. So I'm just going to fold that and give it a little bit of red accents in the book. Let me get my bone folder. I've been selling a lot of tea stained library cards. Oh, I should show you. So here's the library card that I get, like on its own as it comes. And here's what happens when I tea stain it. Isn't that cool? So I have a couple different kinds, but this is the one I have the most of. I got a big box of them. So, and you can see there's different, you know, variations in where the tea, you know, was dried. They're air dried. They are not dried in an oven. They're not brittle. So I take the time to air dry them. So I just wanted to show you that. I sold, oh my gosh, I sold so many to this one woman. I had to like emergency tea dye something because she wanted them for wedding, for like escort cards for a wedding. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. So she needed 180 of them. So I had a lot in stock, but not tea dyed, but not 180. I have this really cool bag. I think I got this at Daiso, but that would go great. Like another little pop of red. It's too big, so I'm trying to decide what to do. I have smaller bags of these and I cannot find them. But isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. So, I could fold it up like this and make it a pocket and, let's see. I'm going to fold it up like this. I'll make it a pocket and I'm going to just, like a tuck or a, I don't know what you call that, but yeah, I'm just going to cut it. So I'll do that. And then the other thing is I had this file folder and look how cute this is. It's a little file folder. So I thought that would go well in there. So I'm going to put that in there. So I have 3 red things. I have 2 signatures I'm working on so far. I also had some of these stars, and I thought stars with like playing cards. Oh, I wanted to do a playing card. Yeah. Duh. Put in a playing card. Into the junk journal. Can you hear my daughter? She got a bell on her bike and ding, 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 ding. Not that one. I like that because it has blue and it has the bee. Let me see if there's any more. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm just looking in my box for red things. Red things. I don't see more red things. So we got red things, blue things, tea stain things. So I'm going to, let's see, sort this out. So here's the cover. Here's one signature. So we got tea stained. Then let's put blue. I love this graph paper. And then we'll put this here. I wonder if that's too big. Yeah, it's a little too big. Oh, yeah, that's going to be too big. Shoot. Okay. So we get tea stained. Let me sit down. I was standing up. All right, that one right here, I'm going to put the bag. Yeah, so I can cut that down. Alrighty, envelope. And what could I put? Ooh, I know. I'm going to put this in the middle. And then maybe I'll put that in a tuck. That'll be like a pocket. So that's one signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in that one. It's one signature. Okay, here's my other signature. One, let's put some red up front. 1, 2. It's kind of like Asian, little Asian flair. 1, 2. I want this pocket, so I could put that in there. That would be nice. 3. 4, 5. This could be like a little fold out. And then I have my pocket here. So that'll be in the middle. I'll sew it in the middle. So let's see. I think I'm going to switch this one, this blue one, with this blue one. Okay, so this is kind of how I do it, is I put my signatures together. So, signature 1, signature 2. And, you know, kind of look in here and see, yeah, that's probably pretty good with things that I add. I mean, obviously it's going to need some sort of a closure, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but that looks nice. I have some things that I can make embellishments with. I also found literally in my stash just some blue, this is magazine page. I have this in case I wanted, I can make a nice little tag with that. That's what I'll do, is I'll make a little tag with that. So I'll cut that up. I have lots of these, of course. I have some more tea stain paper. So blue, red, white, and blue, it's not meant to be Americana. It's just, that's just the way it is. So I think I'm going to start embellishing. I have little bits of things like this that could be little tabs here. So I might just tear off that would be good, and like that would be a nice thing on the edge. Does that look nice? Or maybe put it on the edge there so it can fold out. So I'm going to stop the video for a minute, gather some things to embellish.